We've got Kudlow host Larry Kudlow on set with us. So we've been talking about the unions and how they're trying to negotiate. You've got UPS now, wages increasing there. A lot of people are worried, Larry, that this is going to spill over, as the gentleman suggested, at the dealership and just raise prices and create another inflation problem for consumers here in the United States. I know you think that people who work hard should be paid fairly, but the unions are really trying to muscle some big raises here.
Well, they are. I don't know all the facts here. We were trying to Taylor and I trying to figure out the yearly increase. It sounds like the upfront is a big number, so that will be reflected in it. Look, a lot of this, remember, because of Bidenomics and because of Bidenflation, real wages have been falling for the last several years. So I know the UAW is a very aggressive left-wing union. They're not my favorites, but they are trying to catch up, all right? And I just don't know the numbers. They sound like very big numbers. Of course, it will be part of the cost of the car. The interesting thing about it is that chap here that was being interviewed. People don't want EVs. Can I just say that? They don't want them. The Bidens are trying to jam it down their throats. You read like Ford that lost $4 billion on electric vehicles, okay? They are now switching to hybrids, which is what people want.
Right.
Hybrids are pretty cool, right? And very popular. That's what Mr. Toyota did, right? And everybody screamed at the poor guy, but it turns out he was right. That's what consumers want, not what Biden wants, but what consumers want, okay? You're driving up, you know, we go to Connecticut on the weekends, so I'm driving up the Merritt, and, okay, we got to stop for gas. I don't want to stop for 3 hours.
Charge.
All right? I can do it in 5 minutes. 3 hours is too long.
We joke about how it goes in his family with a couple kids in the back seat, how he's going to keep them patient.
Hold on for an hour, kids, while we charge up. I mean, that works.
That's exactly right. Exactly right. And also, these cars burn up. They create huge fires. It's just not happening. You want an EV? Fine. Just don't make the... Look, summer regulations... The EPA, as you saw this, they put out 66 miles per gallon. Yeah. It's currently 44. We had it at Trump's, we had it at 39. Okay, so that's 44. They're talking 66 miles a gallon in the next 6 or 7 years, which would wipe out gasoline cars. Now, Americans don't want that. Sorry.
I want to talk about Americans and the consumer. Credit card debt this week, the New York Fed saying it's hitting $1 trillion. Larry, how are you thinking about the middle guy with real wages up until recently negative, overcoming this huge debt? I
love this story. I absolutely love this story because, you know, debt is as American as cherry pie. Okay, it's part of our heritage.
It's so true.
Okay, I personally love debt. I always have.
Only the low interest rate.
Now, here's some numbers. Can I just give you some numbers on this? First of all, the delinquency rate on credit card debt is very low. Okay, it's like 0.5 percentage point. Not a problem. Now, revolving debt is $1.2 trillion. Okay, that's a big number. Big, right? Total disposable income, okay, is, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
19.7 trillion.
Okay.
Okay, so income as a share, debt as a share of income is like 6%.
Okay.
The last 15, 20 years, the average is 9.
Okay.
So you're fine. It's not a problem. There's a lot of problems out there in the world. This is not one of them. And here's the thing. Consumers are smart. They will stop borrowing when income dries up, when unemployment goes 6, 8, 10%. They know they're, but right now, you got a 3.5% unemployment rate or whatever it is.
Yep.
Right, wages are rising, whatever they're rising, 4.5%, 5% for production workers. It's not a problem. Of all the things in the world to worry about, this is not one of them. People just get so excited. Oh, credit card debt. The reality is we're fine. And I love debt, and I always will love debt.
I also see this in a lot of the credit cards. They're offering 0%. You don't know what people's rates are. They give you these promotions for 6 months or a year, might make it a little bit more palatable or easier for people to manage.
Use a cash card. You know, some of these Bank of America, if I take out money from my Bank of America card, they're charging me over 20%. So guess what? I don't do it.
Yeah.
All right. I use a debit card. It's the fastest way. It's like it's a checking account, electronic checking account. So anyway, don't worry about that.
Don't worry about it.
That is a wonderful wonderful thing.
Leverage Larry Kudlow says, don't worry about it. I got to get one last question.
Worry about
out of
federal
you.
debt, but not this.
Okay.
Sorry.
House Republicans' third memo about the Biden family's foreign business dealings showing bank records from Russian and Kazakhstani oligarchs.
Yeah.
This coming as Hunter Biden's longtime business partner, Eric Schwerin, scheduled to testify. Larry, what do you think about all this?
This is a big problem for Mr. Biden. Look, Devin Archer blew up the Biden defense. I didn't know anything about my son's business. It completely blew that up. The guy was involved. The guy's always been involved. Now you're going to get this guy, Eric Schwerin, who is kind of the banker. He actually wrote the checks out. He set up the LLCs. He's going to wind up testifying one way or the other. By the way, we had Schweitzer on last night. Peter Schweitzer is such a smart guy. He was a best friend forever, but they had a split with Hunter. So he's going to go out and he's going to sing, and he's going to sing loudly, and it's going to be devastating for Mr. Biden. The net is closing, the walls are closing on this. The Democrats are in complete denial. Papa Biden is in complete denial.
Yeah.
The evidence is there. You're talking about minimal influence peddling. Okay, minimal influence peddling.
Possibly.
Whether there's a bribery
Yeah.
charge, we will see.
Okay.
Larry, we know you'll be all over it.
I
Thank
love
you, as
debt.
always,
Can we have
for
debt?
joining
Leverage,
us.
Larry.
Don't
Give me
worry,
some more
Chats on
debt.
debt.